When you think of the Animals, you probably think of gritty blues and raw rock power. Tracks like House of the Rising Sun, Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood, and We Gotta Get Out of This Place. But what if I told you these R&B rebels took a deep dive into psychedelia?
What?
And came back with some truly mind-bending gems.
A funky vibe like you've never seen. Groovy tunes with Delta Night. Colors flash in the screen's bright light.
Hey, beautiful people. I'm Del, and today we're going on a trip. No, not that kind. Well, maybe a little. We're going to explore the Animals' foray into the psychedelic soundscape of the late 60s. Spoiler alert! It's criminally underrated. In 1966, after years of blues-drenched hits, the Animals broke apart. But out of the ashes rose something wilder, weirder, and much more experimental. Eric Burdon, the powerhouse voice of the band, wasn't ready to quit. He reformed the group with all new members and gave it a new name, Eric Burdon and the Animals. This wasn't just a new lineup, it was a whole new sound. Inspired by the counterculture, hallucinogens, and the West Coast scene, the Animals veered into psychedelic rock territory. Let's start with a girl named Sandoz. This 1967 track wasn't understated. Sandoz was a reference to the pharmaceutical company that first manufactured LSD. With fuzzed out guitars, echoey vocals, and a beat that feels like it's shifting reality under your feet. This song was a neon-lit declaration. The Animals had entered the trip. It's part love song, part acid hymn, and totally unlike anything the original Animals had ever done. Next up, the mind-blowing track, Monterey. If you want a musical postcard from the summer of love, this is it. Written as a tribute to the Monterey Pop Festival, the track name checks Jimi Hendrix, the Byrds, Ravi Shankar, and more. It's celebratory, colorful, and full of swirling organ lines and dreamy textures. You can almost smell the incense. Yeah.
He blesses the boys as they stand in line. The smell of gun grease and their bayonets they shine. He's there to help them all that he can. To make them feel wanted, he's a good holy man.
Now we get serious. Their trippy track, Sky Pilot, is possibly the Animals' psychedelic masterpiece. A 7-minute anti-war epic. It blends soul, rock, and orchestral passages into a haunting narrative about a military chaplain. There's a bagpipe solo, there's spoken word, there's thunder and echoes and madness. Sky Pilot is an acid trip through the morality of war, and it still hits hard today. Between 1967 and 1968, Eric Burdon and the Animals released 4 albums, each weirder and more wonderful than the last. Winds of Change is a swirling mix of spoken word and spacey morality. The Twain Shall Meet gets even trippier, diving into Eastern influences and orchestral grandeur. These tracks were groundbreaking, spiritual, political, and intensely psychedelic. Yet, they never received the recognition they truly deserved. Eric Burdon and the Animals didn't just follow the psychedelic trend, they brought a rawness and grit to it. Unlike the dreamy escapism of some bands, they brought the streets into the trip. There was a social commentary, political bite, and a heavy dose of soul. They didn't stay in that zone for long, but what they left behind was a small but powerful catalog of music that deserves to be rediscovered. Though short-lived, this phase of the Animals influenced a generation of artists. Burdon's honesty, his grit, his refusal to play it safe. That spirit echoes today. Albums like Love Is have found a new life among collectors and crate diggers. And tracks like Sky Pilot feel more urgent than ever. So if you only know the Animals from their early hits, do yourself a favor. Put on some headphones, dim the lights, and spin Winds of Change or The Twain Shall Meet. You might just find yourself on a far-out journey you never expected. And please, like, subscribe, and drop a comment with your favorite psychedelic Animals track. This has been Del. See you on the flip side. And remember to stay groovy. Cheers. Man, that's good. Take care.
The people came and listened. Some of them came and played. Others give flowers away. Yes, they did. Down in Monterey. Down in Monterey. Young God smiled upon the crowd. Their music being born of love. Children dance night and day. Religion was being born down in and the airplane did fly. Oh, Ravi Shankar's music made me cry. The Who exploded into fire and light. Hugh Masekela's music was black as night. The Grateful Dead blew everybody's mind. Jimi Hendrix, baby, believe me, set the world on fire. Yeah, His Majesty Prince Jones smiled as he moved them off the ground. 10,000 electric guitars were grooving real loud. Yeah. You wanna find the truth in life? Don't pass music by. And you know I would not lie. No, I would not lie. No, I would not lie. Down in Monterey. All right. 3 days of understanding, of moving with one another. Even the cops grew with us. Do you believe me? Yeah. Down in Monterey. Down in Monterey. Yeah. Down in Monterey. Down in Monterey. Yeah. I think that maybe I'm dreaming. Monterey. Monterey. Down in Monterey. Did you hear what I said? Down in Monterey. Down in Monterey. Monterey.